Hello. So I'm going to give you some extra examples for the context and connotation assignment. We looked at examples on pages 55 and 56 in your black binder, and now you have to fill in page 57 on your own. So if you weren't really clear about that, here's the way to go through that, okay? So, you need to hunt through the book and you need to find a passage with a word that's going to be of substance, right? A word that's going to be challenging to your classmates because you're basically creating a test or a quiz, if you will, for your classmates. So, for example, here's the scene from the book, from True Diary, where he's talking to his teacher who's being a jerk, right? Arnold's talking to his teacher, and his teacher uses the word articulate. And a lot of people ask, what does articulate mean? Okay, that's the kind of word you want to look for. Something that everybody in class was asking about, something that's new to you, something that isn't, what I would call, kind of kindergarten talk. So articulate would be a good choice. So something that was in class. But as you're reading through your choice novel, obviously we didn't talk about that in class, so you'll need to be hunting on your own. Here's an example of how to do that with a little more detail. Okay. Here's the passage on page 153. Ever since I've been at Reardon and seen how great parents do their great parenting, I've realized that my folks are pretty good. Sure, my dad has a drinking problem and my mom can be a little eccentric, but they make sacrifices for me. Okay? The word eccentric is probably one you don't have a lot of experience with, so that would be a good choice for your classmates to be exposed to. Okay? Now you can use any dictionary or thesaurus you please. I like this site right here, Your Dictionary. It says the dictionary you can understand. And I like it because you can see a list of sentences that use that word, so you can see it in all different contexts. Okay? So if I click on this to see a word in the sentence, and I type in here eccentric, right? I get a bunch of things. I'm going to just go for regular old eccentric. This is what pops up. And you can see it used in many, many different ways. Now, if you just focus on these two here, with eccentric contraction, the muscle fibers lengthen to lower the weight. Or here, in this two-part feature, Michel LeBlanc and Colin Odell exhume the career of one of the cinema's greatest eccentrics. Now, you might not understand every single word, but you should be able to tell that this one seems kind of like it's from the field of science. This one kind of seems like it's describing a person, which means this is probably a good choice of passage and word for you to work on. Okay? Let's take a look at a bad example, just so you understand what I mean when I say good and bad, okay? Oh, sorry, one more thing. Once you figure out what your good choice is, that's when you go ahead and add your synonym and leave that which word is stronger, okay? And that's what you find the template for on page 57 of your black binder. That should be pretty simple to understand because it's all laid out for you like that. All right, so here's kind of a not so good example. The passage on 122 where they go to prom and Penelope yells, "Oh my God," she yelled for everyone to hear. "That suit is so beautiful. It's so retroactive. It's so retroactive that it's radioactive." Okay? Choosing the word beautiful would not be a good choice. Okay? Not only is it extremely common and you've used it a million times, it's not new to anybody. And even if you're questioning, is that new or is that not new? Should I or shouldn't I use that? Again, when you go to look it up, you should be able to see that every meaning you get is so similar. It's not really used in a wide range of contexts, or a wide range of definitions don't really go with it. So not the greatest choice for you to work on. Okay, so hopefully that made sense and that will help you get going on this assignment on your own. You can use either True Diary or your choice novel for either one or both. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But please add enough of the passage so that the other students can tell what the context is for that new word. Alrighty, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.